we've gone through probably 4 or 5 years of fairly significant acquisition of new technologies, net new applications that didn't necessarily obsolete any old ones. And now we've got a portfolio of 230 discrete applications or something like that. So now there's a bit more of an interest in, okay, is that too many? And does anybody have kind of a rule where you can't bring in a new app unless there's some commitment to actually decommission or change the way of doing business such that an old app is no longer required?
It's very easy to go out and get the next new application, but it's not always as easy to understand your portfolio and look at what you're retiring. And IBM itself went through a major transformation, moving to a globally integrated enterprise and rationalizing all their servers and their applications. I think what we had over 5,000 applications. And it was just duplication all over. And a lot of it was looking at really what are your core business processes to run the business, and making sure that you've got process ownership and data ownership, and then driving the governance of the applications to drive that standardization. And organizations just can achieve tremendous savings by going through that transformation. But it does take a lot of discipline and governance of the old.
Well, visibility can change behavior too. We've, in the last few months, gone to the point of actually running usage statistics using essentially desktop agent reporting tools and Citrix logs and things like that to see how many uses are there of different applications over the course of a 3-month period. So we're actually going to be bringing that back to our steering committee next week to say, look, you said you need all of these applications, but we're finding some that don't even get fired up, over the course of 3 months, and others have one user.
We have like 40 CIOs.
Oh, yeah. 40 CIOs.
4-0?
Yeah, 4 zeros globally. I mean, there's a if for another day, if you're interested, there's a whole innovation story on what we did. And we're on a journey as much as anybody else, but to Jeff's point, I think it was like 40 CIOs.
15,000 servers.
15,000, and so worldwide. And so we basically had to say stop. And right from the top, they said, we're going to do this, we're going to cut the applications, we're going to standardize. They established a lot of open communities, focused new development based on standards and outcomes. They did a numerous amount of things. Now, to my point earlier, right, like it's an ongoing journey, right? And we've seen, take your eye off the ball, oops, it comes up a little bit, ooh, back down again. But I think, whether you're a large organization or a small one, the one thing we're not perfect for sure, but we do eat a lot of our own cooking, and the story behind it is in terms of our experience, we're happy to share with anyone.